Hi, this is Corey Weathers, and I'm coming to you from the Fight Club for Teen Girls group room here where I work with teen girls on issues of bullying, cyberbullying, self-harm, depression, anxiety, and other issues that teen girls face. I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk with you about the Armed Forces Insurance Military Spouse of the Year Award, based on what I have learned about the awards and the questions that I thought you might be asking. So just to dive in, I wanted to talk to you about what is the Military Spouse of the Year Award. Well, the Military Spouse magazine, which is a wonderful publication that is both online and in print, teamed up with Armed Forces Insurance to create this Military Spouse of the Year Award. And this award is given to military spouses who have done a considerable amount of work volunteering or making a difference in their community, or just by those that wanted to nominate them for doing something significant in their communities or in their families. And so it is an award that is given for what you have already accomplished or what you've already done. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. I think military spouses work so hard, whether you are a stay-at-home mom working with your kids, or whether you're volunteering in your unit, in your brigade, or whether you're volunteering on post, or if you're working off post, making your community better, or volunteering off post. Regardless, military spouses are always hard at work and doing amazing things, and I think it's really great that they're highlighting what these spouses are doing. So, question is, why all the voting? What is it? Why are civilians allowed to vote, and why isn't it just for military? So basically, this is my answer. This is not necessarily something that Military Spouse magazine passed down to me, but they open this up to a public vote. And I think the reason for that is that I think it's really important what other people think about that military spouse that's nominated, and whether or not they feel like that spouse is somebody that could represent them and be that voice. And these are the people that know what these spouses have accomplished. And so there is a public vote that has been part of each round. And those are, the first round was 100% public vote. It really was based off of those that knew that spouse or had been impacted by that spouse after they were nominated. The last voting and this particular voting that's coming up is a 25% public vote, and 75% is based off of Military Spouse Magazine board and panel on who goes to the next round. So I wanted to say thank you to everyone who has pushed so hard to get my name out there for the voting that's happened each time. The next one is March 4th, which would be next Wednesday, for the National Military Spouse of the Year. And of course, that decision will be announced at a luncheon in Washington, D.C. In May. So it'll be a long time before we find out, but the voting is next week. So there are 6 of us that are left for that national vote, one from each branch. I was given the title Army Spouse of the Year, and they will decide who is that national winner. I think the next question that comes out is, what is the winner going to get? And the answer to that is that this is an award given for spouses and what they've already accomplished. There is no prize that you win. There is no monetary amount that you win. There is no, gift that you're given. Really, it's just thank you for your service, thank you for what you've done, and recognizing the hard work that's already been accomplished. With that, however, because it's a magazine, it gives us the opportunity to get ourselves out there and expand our sphere of influence. Whatever it is that we're doing, if we would like to, we can get our names out there and do what we're doing even more and reach more people and help and impact and encourage more people. Specifically, I'm hoping for more military families and marriages and spouses. So there is no specific prize that's won. It just really gives you a platform, if you would like to use it, to encourage more people. So again, it is an award given for what you've already accomplished, and then if you would like, it gives you the platform to be able to get what it is that you're doing or trying to do out there so that you can impact more people. The next question is, I think, Corey, what are you going to do if you win? What's going to happen? What would I like to do? Well, I think the best way to answer that is I would like to do what I've already been doing and just do it more. So, Matt and I have a huge passion for military marriages, all marriages, but we're called to the military right now. And I think most of you have seen that's what we've been doing for a long time. And we really want to keep doing what we've already been doing. And that is to love on couples, love on soldiers, love on military spouses, love on their children, and just say, hey, this is a really rough lifestyle. You never know when something's going to change. You never know if a deployment's going to come up or if you're going to PCS at the end of the year. And with that constant change, it adds a level of stress, not to mention during wartime, if we have soldiers that are going to go out into combat and then come home, reintegration is really tough too. There's a lot of other things that are changing too, whether it's the budget or whether it's benefits. There's just always something to address. And so really we want to do what we're already doing, and that's encouraging your marriage, encouraging you guys to connect, encouraging you to find the resources that you need that will make a difference in your marriage and make you stronger as a couple. So if I were to win the next level, which would be the National Military Spouse of the Year, I think that I would like to team up still with Matt and create more resources to really put the word out there that, you know, it is possible to succeed as a couple in the military, in your marriage, and that you can make your marriage great, and that no matter what obstacles you're facing, that if you do the hard work, great things can happen in your marriage. So number one, we would like to encourage more marriages. Number two, I think for military spouses specifically, I really want to help military spouses know that if they do need help, if they do find themselves at a place where they feel like they're falling apart, that it's okay to go get that help, whether it's going to see a counselor, or whether it's finding some kind of community resource off post, whether it's going and asking for financial advice, whether it's asking for parenting advice, whatever that is, that it's okay for military spouses to go and get the help that they need. I think we often feel like if we go and ask for help, that it's going to hurt our husband's career, or that we are the glue that keeps the family together, and that if we fall apart, the whole family falls apart. And really, that's a lie. The truth is that the couples that make it and keep their families strong are the couples that reach out for help, that constantly get those checkups, and that really are investing in their own relationship and personally growing individually and together. So I really want to encourage spouses that if you're already doing great and you're making a difference around you, awesome, keep that up. I hope to highlight that more. And that if you do feel like you need help or encouragement, or you're tired and you're weary, that it's okay to reach out to mentoring, and it's also okay to reach out for counseling. So again, thank you for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Thank you for everybody's work that has gotten me to this point. Really believe me when I say this to you, that I absolutely know that I would not be in this position right now as Army Spouse of the Year had it not been for all of you out there. You are the ones that spread the word. You are the ones that encouraged me and sent kind words and affirmations, and I heard all of that, and I'm so thankful, and I feel a sense of responsibility to be as best of a voice as possible for all of you, and I really, really appreciate that. So we have one more round of voting. Thank you for the patience as far as saturating your Facebook and Twitter accounts with all the information about the voting coming up next Wednesday. I'm asking for your support again to put that word out one more time, just so that we can finish this up, and then whatever happens, happens. But I can assure you that we feel encouraged, that we feel like what we're doing is making a difference, and we're just going to keep doing what we do, and that is love others. So thanks again, and if you have any questions, let me know. Feel free to message me, and if anybody else is asking you questions that you don't know how to answer, please message me and let me know. I would love to answer those as well. So thanks again. I'm really excited about what's to come, and I'm really excited about you guys joining with me on that adventure. So thanks so much, and I'll talk to you soon.